Time now for...
To me?
Well, Johnny Dollar.
Well, will you marry me?
Well, sure. Why not? Anytime you say. Janet?
Janet? Janet who?
Oh, sorry. I meant Carol.
Oh, you did?
Mariana?
No.
Gladys?
No.
Janie?
Now, stop that.
No, it's Ty Hildy. Marilyn? How about...
No. This is Betty Lewis.
No.
Yes. And you listen,
What?
You knew it all the time, didn't you?
Yes.
Just leading me on again, like you have been for all these umpteen years. But you listen to me, Johnny Dollar.
Yes, dear.
If it weren't for that crazy business of yours, jumping around all over the country, getting slugged and shot at, enough to drive a loving wife to drink.
Yes, dear.
But, Johnny, I'd trick you into a date with a preacher. What was that?
Yes, dear?
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Sounds like we're already tired old married folks.
Oh, you wouldn't like that.
Of course I wouldn't.
Oh?
That is, I mean, well, you know what I mean, you rascal.
Oh, sure I do. You drive you to drink every time I have to be away or tangle with a killer. And if you'd just stop being so darned insistent about my popping the question, why, well, who knows? Maybe I'd, well...
Yes? If I did stop trying so hard to land you, you'd what, Johnny?
I decline to answer on the grounds it might tend to...
Oh, honey, you're such a big, heartless dope.
Sure am.
And I'm such a shameless hussy for admitting the way I feel. But if you ever do decide to become a normal human being, get into some safe, sane, honest business that only Johnny...
Yes, sweet?
I'm afraid it's about business that I really called you. I mean insurance business.
Oh, my entire ego just flew out the window. Well, what is it, hon?
I've got to see you right away.
Betty, I'll be out there at 13325 East Maple Drive.
No, honey, I'm not at home.
Okay, at the office.
No, dear, I'm not at the office either.
Well, tell me where you are, where you want me to meet you.
Just stay right there and wait until I call you again. Will you, please, honey?
Well, now, look, I just hung up on a frantic phone call from Fritz Melchior over at Continental Insurance and Trust. Apparently the usual sort of emergency.
I know.
Huh?
No, I mean, I'm sorry, but this is so important, honey. Since it concerns me, and if anything were to happen...
Happen to you? Betty.
Johnny, dear, I can't talk anymore right now, but wait. Wait until I call you and tell you where to meet me.
Hey, now listen, Betty.
I'll call you.
No, listen. Something very funny about this.
CBS Radio brings you Bob Bailey in the exciting adventures of the man with the action-packed expense account, America's fabulous freelance insurance investigator.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar. Expense account submitted by Special Investigator Johnny Dollar to the Continental Insurance and Trust Company, Home Office, Hartford, Connecticut. Following is an account of expenses incurred during my investigation of the Mystery Gal matter. There was something very strange about that call from Betty Lewis. Except for the end of it, I'd almost exactly the same conversation with her only a couple of days before, almost word for word. Oh, sure, the marriage talk has been going on for a long time. And why kid about it? If it weren't for this crazy, sometimes risky job of mine, I'd ask that girl to marry me in a second. And maybe someday. But she knows all that. She knows why it just doesn't make sense right now for either of us to think about it. We've agreed to that. But why bring it up again at a time when she actually had some important matter involving insurance on her mind? Important enough to stall me on whatever it was that Melchior at Continental Insurance and Trust wanted me for. I waited for her to call me back. Yeah, I waited over an hour, and then finally, though she told me she wasn't home or at the office, I called her house. No answer. I called her office, then to see if they knew where she might be. Much to my surprise, the switchboard operator told me she was right there, had been there all day.
Betty Lewis?
Yeah, hi, hon. Listen, I thought you were going to call me back.
Johnny, hi, dear.
Well?
Fancy hearing from you at this... What was that about calling you back?
And I thought you weren't in the office.
Oh, whatever made you think a thing like that, Johnny?
Are you kidding?
Are you?
You said you weren't when I talked to you about an hour ago.
Oh, gee. I might have known this would happen sooner or later. So many girls on the string you can't even keep track of.
Betty.
You You talk to one, probably even propose to her, and then you lose track of which one it was.
Are you trying to tell me you didn't call me on the phone an hour and a half ago?
You're trying to
About
tell me...
some insurance matter, some emergency? You had to see me right away, that you'd call me back about where to meet you?
You're serious, aren't you, hon?
I'm dead serious. So let's cut out all this nonsense.
But I didn't call you.
You're sure of that?
Well, sure I am. The last time I talked to you was day before... What's this all about, dear?
Honey, I'm sorry, I gotta hang up.
Johnny, is something wrong?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. I'll call you later.
What, dear? What is it?
I wish to heaven I knew.
Pepsi-Cola refreshes without filling. Why? Because it's truly light.
Charlie, you're forgetting something.
Wait, Kay, there's more. Yes, ice-cold Pepsi is the delicious refreshment that goes great at a picnic or a party.
That's Charlie.
And Pepsi goes fast. People like it, so keep plenty handy. There.
Oh, you did fine, except for one thing.
Well, I mentioned lightness and how Pepsi refreshes and how fast it goes.
You left out Pepsi sociability. You know the Be Sociable song.
But, Kay, I can't sing.
I can. Listen. Be sociable. Look smart. Keep up to date with Pepsi. Drink light, refreshing Pepsi. Stay up and debonair. Be sociable. Have a Pepsi.
Well, at least I can say this. Pick up an extra carton of Pepsi today.
Please do.
And now, Act 2 of yours truly, Johnny Dollar and the Mystery Gal Matter.
Expense account item 1, $1.15 for a taxi to Fred Melchior's office at Continental Insurance and Trust. I didn't bother phoning ahead to tell him why I was so late in responding to his call for help. I found him literally pacing the floor.
Oh, Johnny, thank goodness.
Yeah, hiya, Fritz.
Only I didn't expect you in here so soon. Sit down. Is everything all right?
So soon, did you say?
What?
And here I was, all set to apologize for not having got here when I was supposed to, nearly 2 hours ago.
Well, as long as you called me back and asked if you might go right on
I called you
over.
back?
Why, yes, of course. And I agreed with you it was best not to waste time coming here for the facts of the case.
No, wait a minute, Fritz.
So I told you all about it. Though I still think it shouldn't have been gone into on the telephone.
Tell me about what?
But since time was so important, and since you're going out there right away, might... Johnny, what did you say?
I didn't, but I will. Now, listen to me, Fritz. There's something very screwy going on around here.
Oh? What do you mean?
You called me on the phone about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours ago.
Yes,
You
that's
asked
right.
me if I'd come on over here and see you.
Yes. Now, you said you were still in bed, but that as soon as you could get shaved and dressed and a cup of coffee, you'd come on over here.
Okay, so far so good. And then?
Well, naturally, I waited for you.
Yeah?
But then after half or 3/4 of an hour when you didn't show up, oh, and believe me, this matter is so urgent, so pressing, so important.
What matter? No, wait, let's not go into that just yet. So what happened when I didn't appear?
Well, I decided I'd better call you again, but I didn't have a chance.
Why not?
Why not? Well, you know why not. Because you called me back.
I did, huh?
Well, yes. And as I reminded you a moment ago, you suggested that instead of wasting time coming here to the office...
Only, Fritz.
Yes?
I didn't call you back.
Now, why do you say a thing like that? Of course you... Didn't?
No.
But Johnny...
But it's pretty obvious somebody did.
Oh, but I'm
Yeah,
sure.
somebody who tried to make you think it was me, who must have succeeded pretty well.
But that's Johnny, I hope you're not joking.
I am not.
Because I'm certain, absolutely certain. I mean, well, how could I mistake your voice after all these years?
Well, looks like you did, though, doesn't it?
Well, then, who was it that called me and told me it was you and asked me for all the details on this case that I want you to handle for us?
Brother, I wish I knew.
And then when I told him where to go and whom to see, he agreed to get on it right away.
Ah.
And I, thinking it was you, oh, no. No. Oh, good heavens.
Now what?
Well, this all means that you haven't been out there to see him. Our client, I mean, out on East Maple Drive.
Who, Fritz?
Oh, good heavens, Johnny. Oh, we're too late. Well, come on. We've got to get out there and see him. Yes, right away.
Yeah, sure, anything you say. But first, would you mind telling me who this client is and what's bothering him?
No time, Johnny. No time. No. You just come along, and I'll tell you all about it on the way. don't mind my driving so fast, Johnny, but time, time is of the essence.
Time for what, Fred?